Welcome to Westchester Talk Radio. I'm Laura Smith. We're being produced by Shark Creative, and we're brought to you by our title sponsor, Entergy, Indian Point Energy Center, supporting the community through 2021. Well, our SharkCast sponsors, we have quite a few of them, and we'll be mentioning them throughout the program today. But Lipolis Electric is one. Don't be left in the dark. Hightower Westchester, Fiduciary Wealth Advisors, and White Plains Hospital. Thank you, everyone on the front line at White Plains Hospital. I'm very excited today to have with me a lovely Executive Director of the White Plains BID, better known as the Business Improvement District in White Plains, Brittany Brandwein. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm excited to hear about everything that's taking place. It's been such an incredible last 6 months of so much change, upheaval, and unprecedented, that word that gets more play than anything right now. But White Plains and BID have been keeping up with it and really getting into truly helping the community in White Plains. Tell us everything you're doing right now. First of all, just for a 101 for our listeners and our viewers, what is the 101 about what BID does? Tell us just an overview of what you guys are involved with on a regular, during a regular time.
Sure, Laura. Yes, I couldn't agree more that it's been quite an upheaval, and we've seen it firsthand here in downtown White Plains, affecting our business community at large. And so what the BID is a business improvement district, and we represent the business community in the core downtown of White Plains. We support the downtown and support the businesses through supplemental services to the city, economic, social, cultural issues that we leverage and create programs in order to stimulate those items throughout the downtown. Mm-hmm. So prior to COVID, most recently, we create and participate and drive people to downtown White Plains for events and excitement, and show that we're a wonderful, fun place to live, work, play, and have fun and shop and eat.
Yes.
But, things have changed a bit through this time. We still want people to come down, but obviously come down safely as we phase through these reopenings.
Tell us how, because I remember going to some of your events, and it's just, White Plains is so vibrant, and the cultural, the music, all the different street fairs and things like that. It's just such a vibrant and diverse community, and I've just always enjoyed being part of it. Right now, I know that there's always a bit of confusion. What's open, what's not open, and if it's open, how is it being implemented in terms of how many people are admitted? What programs are you doing? Anything this summer? Any events that people can attend safely?
So a few things. First, we've really adjusted our mission to, down to its core of giving the business and keeping the businesses, helping to keep the businesses afloat. Normally we're helping to build them up, and we're still building up, but we're trying to keep them alive, and that's what we went to during this crisis. And we did that with our BidCat program, which is the coronavirus assistance, COVID-19 assistance program that we put together in order to give the businesses a lifeline a bit. And that included providing matching gifts to restaurants who were providing paying food to frontline workers. We also are subsidizing gift cards to participating businesses so that consumers can go in, buy a gift card, whether the business was open yet or not, and then return when they were. We also help provide PPE and market the program. So that's part of it, including highlighting our open businesses. So if you go to WPBID.com, right there on the homepage is a Open for Business banner. And our team has worked tirelessly trying to keep track of all the businesses and restaurants in downtown White Plains who are open, when they open, whether we're doing curbside pickup delivery, whether they have outdoor dining options. So we've been really tracking that. So everybody should take advantage of that at wpd.com.
Absolutely. It's a great resource. I love seeing the list right there. It has everything you could, a lot of everyone's favorite restaurants and different businesses. And just to know what's open and not have to try to, figure it out on your own. It's all there for you. WPBID.com is the website where all of that's listed. Are you finding, are you keeping up with sort of what New York State's mandating in terms of opening, or, restaurants are going inside? How are you basing the decisions that you make right now?
So obviously we have no authority over, who opens and who closes. We just report the information as we track it and speak to our members. It's a personal business decision. A lot of places have opened at this point, as we're in phase 4 of the New York State reopening plan, New York Forward, which means that restaurants can be at 50% capacity indoors, and that in outdoor dining, tables must be 6 feet apart. So, and masks when you're not at the tables, and that goes for inside or outside. With that being said, we have a partiality we see with the consumer behavior that people prefer to eat outside, especially in the nicer weather. But some are going indoors. Some businesses have indoor dining, and some have not opened their indoor dining. Some businesses haven't opened at all. And that's not to say that they're not going to. They just have decided for their business decision at a 50% capacity that maybe it's not optimal for them. So we have so many, and we're so happy that we have seen more restaurants and businesses open, and we can see downtown on a nice day that the consumers and the White Plains community and visitors are happy as well, and staying safe and keeping their distance, keeping their masks. I have to say, I'm proud to be a part of this White Plains community.
Absolutely. It is. And it's so refreshing to see people out and enjoying themselves and getting busy again. We didn't realize, I don't think, before this all happened, how we take for granted seeing the busyness of life, right? We complain about traffic. We complain about crowded streets. We complain about these things. But now there's just something so, I don't know, it's just kind of comforting to see people out and about again. It just, it spells hope to me when I see it myself. Yeah. Tell us something else that maybe you're doing during the pandemic to help businesses right now, maybe some information we haven't heard yet. My guest, by the way, is Brittany Brandwein. She's the executive director of the White Plains BID, Business Improvement District. The second word, I always get it wrong because I'm used to just calling it BID. So yes, it's the Business Improvement District. But you've had wonderful events before. Is there anything going on culturally that you guys are going to help with this summer to kind of bring people out and about?
So we just recently concluded our drive-in movie series. There were 2. You're familiar with that. 2 in the back Waller Maple lot in downtown, and 2 at the White Plains High School. We partnered with the city of White Plains on it. And we are looking and moving to a virtual Jazz Fest, but which I know the community looks forward to each and every year. That will be September 8th through September 13th. You can see the information on our website. And we're staying creative. We're moving to a virtual, but we're going to be recruiting wonderful takeout specials, so you could grab your takeout from your favorite restaurant. And with the SLA regulations, the State Liquor Authority, those are regulations that have actually loosened among the pandemic. So you can get takeout cocktails, takeout beer, and takeout drinks how you like, as long as you take them home with you. So it'll be a nice evening at home, and more things will pop up as guidelines change, and keep an eye out as the events pop up and new things that are brought to Jazz Fest and beyond.
I love that Jazz Fest. I went last year, and it was jaw-dropping, the level of musicians that were there and the diverse types of music. I absolutely loved it. I stayed probably for 4 hours, and I danced the entire time. It was
Thank
wonderful.
you.
So, okay, so
We'll
we
keep
can
you
do that.
posted.
Yes, we'll do it from home. That's quite all right, as long as we get to hear that great music. It's so exciting, and you've done so much to contribute to truly to White Plains and the communities that all utilize White Plains. We're not all living right downtown, but all of us use White Plains, and so it's just great that you guys have really stepped up to the plate, literally, figuratively, in every way. The businesses feel your support, the people feel your support. So thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
letting us know.
Laura.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us before we close today?
I mean, we certainly couldn't do it without the support of the city of White Plains, and they've amended an ordinance, the sidewalk cafe ordinance, to give extensions of the use of have bigger use of the sidewalks for outdoor cafes and outdoor sidewalk sales that are just beginning. So keep an eye out for just some space and different utilization of the public sidewalks, which will bring people together safely. So we hope to see you out there, and we'll do the best we can through this as we reopen.
Thank you so much. Executive Director of the White Plains BID, White Plains Business Improvement District. I'm very happy to have you today. Thanks so much for being with us on Westchester Talk Radio.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'd like to thank our other sponsors who always so graciously help to underwrite all that we do here, local programming and stories with people just like the BID and Brittany Brandwein. Make sure to click to subscribe to this video and all the others that we do here at Shark Creative for more inspired stories. And also thank you to Michael Labriola Incorporated, Wartburg Rehabilitation, and Park Sterling Realty. We are grateful to all of you, and Entergy, Indian Point Energy Center. For Westchester Talk Radio, I'm Laura Smith.